Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Java tutorial in our Java tutorial series. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to find the duration between two different times. Now, of course, in the last video, I showed you how to find the period of time between two dates using the period object. Well, now we're using the duration object to find the duration between two different times. So let's get started by creating two local time objects. So local time, we'll call time, set it equal to a local time dot now. So whatever the time is right now. And then we'll go local time future time, I guess. Set it equal to time dot plus. And then we'll say 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll add a 0 onto that for good measure. And then we'll say this is a chrono unit. All right, a chrono unit dot minutes, let's say. All right, cool. So we have this going. However, we have a squiggly red line underneath our number. What is the problem? Is it too big of a number? Yes, so it is too big. We'll just get rid of the 0 then. And the issue goes away. Okay, cool. So we have that now. So with that, we can then create a duration object. So duration equals, we'll just call it duration is equal to duration dot between and we'll need the start time and the end time, which is exclusive. So time and then future time, just like that. And now, like before, we can system out print line we'll go duration plus hours. So duration dot, it should be dot get hours, or no, get duration dot. So if we go here, we can see we have a few different options. We can get it in hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds, all that kind of stuff. So let's say we'd want to get 2 minutes. No, not of minutes. 2 minutes. say this is what it is in minutes. We'll say system out print line duration dot 2 hours. Right, so we'll go ahead and say duration dot to now we can go ahead and say toString as well here. So with that, let's go ahead and run this. And you can see it's, you can see this is what we get. Now, of course, this works a little bit differently than date would, because it doesn't keep track of how long, like it doesn't keep track of how many times it switches from AM to PM or goes crosses the 24-hour mark. So that's something you need to kind of keep in mind there, but that's kind of how you do it. So let's be a little bit more moderate here rather than giving a huge number. We'll say 120 minutes. That should be 2 hours. So we'll save it, and then we will run it, and we get exactly what we were expecting. 2 hours, 120 minutes. And then PT stands for period of time, 2 hours. The H stands for hours. So that's basically how you find the duration between a time. But again, there are certain nuances, like it doesn't keep track of how many times it crosses the 12-hour mark, the 24-hour mark, so on and so forth. It just goes based on like how many hours have passed from like going from say 2 to 13 or something of that nature, and going from like 15 minutes to 30 minutes or something. So keep that in mind when you're doing that. But that basically does it for this video, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. See ya.